The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in. Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
I'm Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog in no time.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, Leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged, experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent and accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
On Tuesday, April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause. For those of us on this stage, today is one of the most exciting days of the year. We love to see the wonder and anticipation in the eyes of our new students, as all of you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define the years ahead.
Good morning, hockey fans, and welcome inside beautiful Arrington Ice Arena, the site of this morning's contest between the number 1 ranked Flames of Liberty University and the number 2 ranked Bulldogs of Adrian College, going head-to-head in ACHA Women's Division I ice hockey action. Looking forward to accompany you in the midst of the spectacle. Calvin Keys with you here on Adrian College TV as we take a look at today's starters. For the Bulldogs, in net, it will be Judith Schneider. Their forward group will consist of Gabby Jex, Ashlyn Stitt, as well as Haley Wiltshire. On defense, it'll be Cece Werner and Allison Shaw. For Liberty, their starting netminder will be Alexandra Keith. Forward group is Carly Glover, Britton Fussy, and Yannick Truder. On defense, Aislinn Stretch, accompanied by Sammy Peebles. Liberty in the navy blue, moving left to right on your screen. Adrian in the white, moving right to left. These two teams faced off yesterday. Liberty came out with a narrow 6-5 victory. This one should be a treat. Puck drop, and we're underway at the Arrington Ice Arena as the Bulldogs win it back. Shaw plays it ahead. This is sent D to D. Flames will bank it forwards up for Glover. Centers for Truder, and maybe a break here. Fussy couldn't handle the pass. Two of the most talented ACHA teams in the country. The two most talented, you could argue. Stitt takes a bit of a bump to make a play and clear it out. Slid over for Shaw. Long feed ahead for Wiltshire. Cutting into the middle, drops it off for Stitt. Tries to fire a shot. That one did not get through Peyton Carl. Tries to clear, it'll be held in by Miranda. Puck goes back down below the goal line. Behind the net of Alexandra Keith. Freshman goaltender out of Orangeville, Ontario. As the Flames send it all the way the length of the ice, it will be icing against Liberty. Second game of a back-to-back weekend series. This one an 11 a.m. start at Arrington Ice Arena. Flames making the long trip up from Lynchburg, Virginia for the two-game span. Puck drop, tied up in the circle. Now speeding forward with it is Polson. Lost the handle. It'll be bumped back the other direction by McNair. Spinning it around the boards is Glynn. Up the near wall. Flames work it out. Here's Spanier. Couldn't keep hold of it. Horny, and now a cross-ice feed from McDonald that is intercepted. Polson plays it back in. Flames head off for a change. Quick pass up ahead yet again for Spanier. Now Fussy looking to drive wide. Backhand feed, returns it to the point. That was bobbled by Ziefel, nearly stolen away by Tyler Turnbull, who would have been on the breakaway. Judith Schneider will stop it with her skate, coming out of the goal to play it. The freshman out of Peisenberg, Germany. Bulldogs can't clear. Here's Fussy again. Looking to the middle. Taken by Battles. Turnbull trying to clear it out. Whacked back forwards by Battles. Couldn't get it through Horny. Still Adrian unable to clear. Finally they do. Angled on by Pichet, and then played back in deep by Fussy as she heads off to the bench. Allison Shaw looking to fire one cross ice for Turnbull. That was intercepted by Fussy. Played in. Here's Shaw. Pressured behind the goal here by Glover, who steals away the puck. Drops it off for Truder. The alternate captain has it stick checked off of her twig. Playing for it here in the near corner of the Bulldog zone. Fuchuk comes away with it. Liberty trying to keep it in, didn't know where it was. Stretch tried the one-time blast and didn't get all of it, but it will be icing against the Bulldogs, so draw will come back into the Adrian zone. 17-19 left in this first period. Number 1 Liberty versus number 2 Adrian. Flames looking to sweep the weekend series. They won yesterday 6-5 in a hard-fought contest. Spanier wins the drawback for Jedrzejek. Long shot, didn't get through. It was blocked in front. Now it's taken by Eagleson. Eagleson is brought down to the ice, but springing forward for it is Fuchuk. Plays it down low. Bria Fuchuk collides with Oakes, and skating it back up ice here is Madison Glynn up the far wall. That's off the skate of McNair. Whacks it back up the other direction. Ashlyn Stitt will shoot it in deep. Out of her net to play it is Alexandra Keefe. Bumped over for Glynn. Nice pass to Spring Polson up ahead. 1-on-3 for Polson. Knocked away from her as she stands up, Kirsten Horney. Taking it forwards now is Stitt. Trying to find Wiltshire. The pass was over her stick, but good hustle from Haley Wiltshire to get there and keep a hold of the puck. Wiltshire turning and trying to send one through that was deflected aside. Now Allison Shaw, the blue liner, coming in from the point to play it down low. Here's Ziefel looking to lift it out. Good eye-hand coordination by Battles, but it is kept in here. Turning and shooting is Macaro. That was over the goal. Long stretch feed. Looking ahead for Brielle Fussy. Couldn't quite reach it, but got to the puck first, so no icing on the play. Liberty trying to spread the ice out early. Stretch. Feed over for Carl, who shoots in after she gains the red line. Here's Britton Fussy. Puck is pinned along the boards. Now dug free. Glover knocks it onward. That is paddled aside easily by Schneider. And sending it out of play is Cece Werner, the grad student out of Dearborn, Michigan. We get a whistle with 15:33 left in this first period. Flames and Bulldogs on Adrian College TV. No real grade A chances for either side as of yet. Turnbull almost was sprung on the breakaway after a bit of a defensive miscue from Liberty, but nothing ended up transpiring in the end. Here's Turnbull carrying it in. Drops off for Katie McNair. Tries a shot, that one wide of the left post of Keith. Played back in by Miranda. McNair will go over as this puck will rim around the dasher. It can be poked out here by Britton Fussy. Back off the near wall, picked up by Carl, shoots in. Miranda will go back for it. Plays it around the kick plate. Kept in by Glynn, walking the blue line, firing off the shin pad of Horney. Trying to flip it out that time was Pichet, couldn't do so. Long feed to the far side from Horney, connecting with Fuchuk. Taken back by Liberty. Deflected backwards for Glynn, and now skating with it is Spanier. Madison Glynn, backhand for Polson. Banks it off the far wall, nearly hit the official. Goodwin takes this one. Back up ahead. Kira Eagleson trying to grab it, and Adrian goes off sides as Eagleson missed the puck, and then Maxon took it over into the attacking zone before her teammate had cleared. 14:15 left in the first period. We're still scoreless at Arrington Ice Arena. Shaw will play it to the far side. Racing after it is Ziefel. Looking to get it out, but it's kept in by Shaw. Ziefel another chance. Helping out is Wiltshire, and maybe trying to move in on goal is Stitt. Has it stolen from her, and it will be covered up by Keith for the whistle. Liberty will get a change. Same unit stays on the ice for Adrian College. Draw one back by the Flames. Skating behind her own goal is Peebles. Flames can't clear. A shot coming in off the stick of Taylor Gregan. Save made by Keith. Shaw will lift it back down low. Truder gets there first. Plays behind the goal. Jack's trying to work it free. Instead, it is stolen by Ziefel. Liberty looking to clear it out. They finally get it out to the neutral zone. Gregan knocks it back up for Wiltshire, who leaves it for Gabby Jex. Jex has her stick lifted. She's tangled up. Stolen away by Britton Fussy. Skates forwards up the far wing. She's taken down, and a penalty upcoming to Adrian. Liberty's going to go to the power play after Britton Fussy was taken down. There was two Bulldogs in the fray, but it looks like the penalty will go to Tess McCarroll. The Bulldogs' alternate captain will go to the box. Two minutes for tripping. Power play for Liberty. They win it back cleanly. Glenn looking for Polson. That was knocked out of the zone. Good defensive play there by Erica McDonald. And the power play commences for the Flames. Here's Polson skating it ahead. And went offside. McDonald didn't hear the whistle, thought she was going to be home free on a breakaway. It did go offsides. Her teammates, Horney and McNair, laughing a bit at McDonald. Piche will take this draw against Truder and wins it back. Played forwards by Shaw. Spinning away from pressure is Ademic. Brought down by Britton Fussy. Carries it in. Driving wide around Werner. Down low for Truder. Adamek. Truder again for Adamek, who spins off of a check there from Turnbull. Glover to the far side. Winding and firing is Britton Fussy. Now it's picked up by her sister Brielle. Being angled off to the boards down low by Shaw. Werner will pick it up and trying to send it out. Good keep in by Glover with a minute left on the Liberty power play. Desperately trying to keep it inside the blue line is Liberty, and it is finally cleared out. Macy Piche on her knees will send it down ice. 45 seconds left in the Liberty man advantage as this one may have been stolen. Able to hold on to it is Ademic. Here's Polson. Carries over the Adrian blue line. This is poked aside by Horney. I think we have another delayed penalty against Adrian now, as the Bulldog captain Horney brought down a Liberty player driving the net. 6 skaters on the ice. Goalie pulled for Liberty and they score. Point shot came in from Madison Glenn, tipped in front, and the Flames take the lead on the delayed call. Playing it around the point. This was Glenn who sent it over for Spanier. Fed it back to Glenn. Lots of bodies in front. Tough to tell who tipped that in. Looked as if it may have been Emerson Oakes, but we'll hear the announcement over the PA system. Regardless of which Flames player it was a really quality redirect. Delayed penalty was coming to the Bulldogs, so Liberty had an extra skater on the ice, 6-on-5. Judith Schneider unable to track that tip right in front of her. Tough for any goaltender to really make a save when the puck changes direction so quickly and you have so little time to react. Kirsten Horney is still going to the box, so Liberty goes up 1-0, and now they'll also be on the power play. Ademic send it across. Intercepted by Werner. Sent forward by Jex. Keith will go out of the goal to stop it up. Jex working hard. Colliding with Glover. A couple of players go down in the far corner. I believe that was Stitt and Ademic both going down in a heap. Wheeling forward is Glover, and Liberty goes offside. With a minute and 29 seconds left on their power play. Still have not heard the announcement of which Flame got that goal. We'll just have to wait and see. Regardless, Liberty up 1-0. Tip-in goal with a delayed penalty. It was 6-on-5. Now they're 5-on-4 with the penalty to Kirsten Horney. Adrian sending it around. Spanier up top for Glenn again. That shot whistled just wide. Taken back here by Battles for Spanier. Point for Madison Glenn. Back for Spanier. Looking rink wide. Skate to stick. Trying to tuck it home there was Polson. Puck is still loose. Comes back to the point for Glenn. Fanned on it, and maybe a chance here. Can Erica McDonald get there? She's dragged down, and now we'll have a Flames penalty. Touching up is Haley Battles. McDonald trying to break loose one-on-one with the goaltender. She was brought down, and it'll be slashing the call. Going against Madison Glynn. Will be 4-on-4 for the next 45 seconds. As Glynn is booked for a slashing. 10:15 left in this first period. Flames lead 1-0. Draw one back for Carl. Around the boards. Here's Brielle Fussy. Cutting backwards with it. Ice will open up here for about the next 30 seconds. Both teams only have 4 skaters on the ice. Ademic finds Carl. Banked ahead for Jedrzejczyk. She's double teamed in the corner. McCarrow will take it away, but loses her handle on it. Now regaining possession. Banked ahead for Wiltshire to chase. Sent over for Carl again. Sends it up the near wall for Jedrzejczyk. Bulldogs now go to the power play as it's sent down low by Britton Fussy. Bulldogs looking to clear it back out again. Taken here by Ziefel. Fires a shot that went off the shin pad of Goodwin and to the far wall. The goal will be credited to Aislinn Stretch on the tip-in from the point shot from Madison Glynn. So Stretch's goal, the difference, tipped it right in front of Schneider while there was a delayed penalty, 6-on-5, and that's what gave Liberty the 1-0 lead in this hockey game. Bulldogs looking to answer here on the power play. 39 seconds with an extra skater remaining for the home team, Adrian. Piche will take the draw against Spanier. Bulldogs win it back, but racing forward to try and clear it was Polson. Not able to. Here's Horny. Backhanded down low. Puck finds its way to Turnbull. Cuts back. Horny at the point. Feeds it to Stitt. Fires a shot that was high over the crossbar. Horny just able to keep it in, barely. Here's Piche. Turning ahead, backhander was well wide to the right of Keith. 5 seconds, Glenn will come out of the box. Peterson back to the point for Horny. And again for Piche. She is bumped, taken down by Oakes. Still Macy. Piche has it. Turned it over to Carl. Liberty able to kill off the penalty. They're back at even strength. 5-on-5 hockey will resume. Miranda gave a bit of a bump to Beauchamp as it's sent in front, and a great chance for Truder, and Judith Schneider in the right positioning, able to make the save. Good opportunity for Yannick Schroeder, senior center out of North Saanich, British Columbia. Schroeder will take the draw against Eagleson. Schroeder won it back, but surging forward to play it was Maxson. Nonetheless, the Flames keep it in. They send it down low. McNair trying to find this one. Beauchamp back down low on the cycle. Beauchamp again, a shot that's loose in the crease, and they score. Liberty taps it in. Isabella Herbert, I believe, had the last touch on it. Bulldogs unable to clear the puck out of the slot. Judith Schneider didn't look like she knew where the puck was. So the play started on the cycle, went down low for Truder, sent it out front. The initial shot coming in from Beauchamp. And then on the back door, it was Isabella Herbert who tapped it in. Schneider made the initial save. It was sitting right in front of the goal line. She did not see where it was. And just another easy tap in for the Flames to make it a 2-0 hockey game. Number 1 Liberty leading over number 2 Adrian. Brielle Fussy went down awkwardly there. Keith was out of the goal trying to play it. Peterson back to the point for Werner. That is covered by Keith. And crashing into the goal is McDonald. I think she was bumped from behind. But Liberty players will gather, not happy about the collision with their goaltender. There's 7 minutes and 18 seconds left in this first period here at Arrington Ice Arena. ACHA Women's Division I Ice Hockey. Calvin Keys with you on Adrian College TV. Liberty is out shooting Adrian at the moment 5-4. Britton Fussy will clear it out. Allison Shaw will go back to reacquire the biscuit. Shaw, long stretch feet ahead. Looking for Peterson. Heading up the left wing. Fires a shot. Right pad save made by Keith. And knocking the goal off his moorings as Werner collided with Britton Fussy, so we get a whistle. Exactly 7 minutes left in this first period. Glad you've joined us here on Adrian College TV. First game of a triple header. We've got this one for you. Then we have NCAA men's hockey. Adrian taking on Marion, looking for revenge after the top team in the land was upset 5-2 last night. They will have a rematch at 4 is when the puck drop will be. Wiltshire was tripped up there, and then the nightcap will be a 7 p.m. NCAA women's game. Adrian also playing Marion. As of right now, the Bulldogs looking to make up some of this 2-goal deficit that they've fallen into. Horny shot it in, but I believe it's icing. Was behind the red line when she played it in deep. Liberty will elect to take this draw on the left side. Spanier to oppose Jex on the faceoff. Spanier wins it back. A quick shot did not get through from Jedrzejek. Pinned along the far corner. Jex looking to work it out. They're just able to. Picked up by Ziefel. Tried to shoot it back in. Went off the ref. Gabby Jex looking to move ahead. Taken by Ziefel. Feeds it over for Polson, who shoots it in deep. Schneider stops it with the paddle for her defenseman Shaw. Feed couldn't be handled by Turnbull. Point shot coming in from Ziefel. Out front, a chance to the back door. And Jedrzejek sent it over the net. Spinning and feeding it across that time was Polson. Really good feed. Jedrzejek couldn't get the right finishing touch on it as it angled off her stick. May have gone off Schneider and then went out of play. Good setups. Great chemistry for this Flames team. Fun to watch so far. Pile up at the face-off dot as Werner plays it over for Wood. Plays it off the dasher. Kept in by Oakes. And now battles with it. Slides it for Brielle Fussy. She's pinned to the boards by Shaw. Wood looking to move it along. Battles still with it for Liberty. Adamek trying to find it. Board battle ensues. Pride free. It'll go back to the point for Glenn. A long shot. That was off the left shoulder of Schneider. Still Liberty able to possess as Oakes will send it around the half wall. Intercepted. Sent back to the middle for Adamek. That deflected off the Adrian defenseman Shaw. Makes a shot block, and another penalty is upcoming to the Bulldogs now. This time Adamek was tripped up by Nellie Wood, and Wood will go to the box. The sophomore out of Meaford, Ontario. Another power play coming up for Liberty. Third penalty of the night so far for the Adrian Bulldogs with 5:05 left in the first period. Another power play will commence as Glover sends it across for Britton Fussy. Now Brielle has it. Turns, fires. That was tipped in front. Rebound chance from Schroeder. Left pad save by Schneider. Kirsten Horney trying to clear it out. It was knocked down by Brielle Fussy. Finally pitchforked out of the Adrian zone by Goodwin. Back behind the goal with it is Glover. Skating away from pressure. She'll head back behind the net. Skating forward with speed is Spanier as a couple of players get tangled up behind the puck. And will it be a Liberty penalty? Looks like it's a trip against Carly Glover. Did not get a good look at it. Would love to see it again. Was not able to see the penalty, but the signal was tripping against Carly Glover. So now we move to 4-on-4 again for the next minute 20. One back for Glenn, behind the goal. She's pressured. Stolen by Jex, out front for Stitt. What a chance that was. I believe she missed the net. Good feed by Jex, taken again by Stitt, sends it off the side of the goal. Jex, back up for Allison Shaw. Great shot blocked by Spanier, and now a race for it. Polson trying to find it. She's leveled by Werner. Liberty goes offside. Wow, Polson taking a hard check from Werner, who got her hands up into her face. Offside is the decision. No penalty on the play. 51 more seconds of 4-on-4 as we get a draw just outside the Adrian blue line on the near side of the neutral zone. Schroeder takes the face-off against Pichet. Wins it to the near wall for Ademic. Lost it. Now maybe a 2-on-1. Pichet with Wiltshire. Macy Pichet. Puck deflected off Carl and then dribbled right into the lap of Keith, who smothers it for the whistle. 3:46 left in the first period. Bulldogs versus Flames, ACHA Women's Division I Ice Hockey. Calvin Keys narrating the action for you this fine morning on the campus of Adrian College. Britton Fussy trying to carry in. Got caught up with Schroeder, who wasn't able to straddle the blue, and again, Liberty goes offside. They'll now get a change. Pichet opposes Jedrzejczyk at the faceoff dot. In 31 seconds, the Bulldogs will go to about a 40-second power play. Sent right up the middle by Horney, just wide of the goal. Icing is the call, as Sammy Peebles will win the race to it. Faceoff comes back into the Adrian zone. Bulldogs have struggled to connect on passing so far. Liberty's goals have mainly come from just their ability to possess the puck in the O zone and search out first and second chance opportunities. First goal came off a nice tip from a point shot, and the second one came off of a rebound. Judith Schneider didn't know where it was. Bulldog defense couldn't clear it out, so really just a tap in for Herbert. Goals in this game so far have come from Iceland Stretch, the first one for Liberty, and the second coming, as we said, by Isabella Herbert, and maybe a third coming. A chance for Rihanna Spanier, as Nellie Wood will head out of the box. Another opportunity for Spanier. Couldn't corral the feed from her teammate Battles. Bulldogs back at 5 skaters on the ice. 30-second power play, but Liberty has it in the O-zone. Battles winds and fans on the slap shot. Jack's looking up for Peterson. Couldn't find the pass. It goes all the way down. Carl touches up. It will be icing against the Bulldogs. Just a meager 20-second power play. Trying to make the most of it, but they're in their own zone right now. Schroeder wins it back off of Jex. Carl can't keep it in. Knocks it back into the Adrian zone. Liberty will touch up as Gabby Jex will play dump and chase. Jex is pinned to the end boards by Carl. Peterson tangled up with Stretch. Jex is hauled down by Carl. Still battling after it down low. Taken by Wiltshire. Looks back for Miranda. Tries a slap shot. Glover blocked it. Another chance as well wide off the stick of Miranda. Taken here by Glover. Backhands it out. McNair couldn't keep it in. Now a race for it. Miranda trying to get there. Britton Fussy is hauled down. May have caught an edge or may have caught the stick of Miranda. Backhanded back in by Spanier. Behind the Bulldog goal. It'll be wrapped around for Pichet, or rather that's McCarrow. Tried to connect with Wiltshire, wasn't able to. Oakes shoots back in. Minute 40 left in this first period as Miranda turned it over to Jedrzejczyk. She is swarmed. Taken back by McDonald. Pass was too far in front of her teammate Wiltshire. Puck will settle before crossing over the far goal line, so no icing. Shots 9-7 in Liberty's favor so far in this game. Eagleson carries it back in, drives wide around Oaks, looking to center, had, I believe that was Fuchuk out front, couldn't quite connect. It's tipped in front, that was through the 5-hole of Keith, and then luckily went wide for Liberty. Warner springs forward to play it. The defenseman behind the goal, trying to tuck it out front, it's loose in the slot. Rebound chance, Fuchuk is brought down. Another opportunity for Eagleson, who shot it over the goal. Final minute of play, Adrian with their best chances of this first period. Shaw back ahead for Eagleson. Brielle Fussy trying to clear it out. Clock ticking down in the first. Sent back into the slot, poked away by Fuchuk, and Keith will be forced to cover up. Good shift for Adrian. Knocking on the door. Alexandra Keith has been really tested in the past minute or so. Lucky that when the puck went through her 5-hole on a shot, that it went wide of the goal because of the positioning she was in. Stretch sends it back for Horny. Plays it back down low. Taken by Gabby Jack, spins it out front, a chance for Goodwin. It was into her skates, couldn't handle it cleanly. And now maybe one final chance. Haley Battles has it stolen away by Kenna Goodwin. Final 10 seconds. Banked ahead for Jex. Has Stitt with her, 2-on-2. Plays it down low, racing after it. Jex looking out front for Stitt. Pass was just too far in front of the blade of Ashlyn Stitt's stick. And we go to the first intermission. Liberty leading 2-0 thanks to goals from Aislinn Stretch and Isabella Herbert. Gives them a 2-goal advantage, beating Schneider twice in the first. We'll be back for the second in about 15 minutes' time as the Bulldogs look to try and climb back into this game, down by 2. Please stay with us here as our coverage continues on Adrian College TV.
As you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define your college years, you stand today, students, on the threshold of one of the most magical times in your life.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, Character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August, I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause. For those of us on this stage, today is one of the most exciting days of the year. We love to see the wonder and anticipation in the eyes of our new students, as all of you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define the years ahead.
Welcome back to Arrington Ice Arena. Calvin Keys with you on Adrian College TV. We've got ACHA Women's Division I Ice Hockey, Liberty versus Adrian, and through one period of play, the Flames lead 2-0. At the 8:30 mark, Liberty's Aislinn Stretch got the Flames on the board, and then at 12:26, Isabella Hervert was assisted by Brooklyn Beauchamp to make it a 2-goal lead for Liberty. Chances late in the first period for Adrian, but to no avail. They trailed 2-0 going into the second period. Fairly even game. Shots 9-8 in Liberty's favor as we take a look at our stats after one period. Both teams unable to find success on the power play. Judith Schneider made 7 saves in the first period, and Alexandra Keith made 8. Keeps Adrian scoreless so far. Both teams back on the ice, getting set for the second period to commence. Good opportunities for both squads. Teams will get some final instruction, from their coaches before we get ready for the second period to start. I'd like to thank our director, Andrew Black, and our cameraman, Forrest Vernier, for helping out, as well as myself, Calvin Keys, doing play-by-play, all three of us students here at Adrian College, bringing you the action. Number 1 Liberty versus number 2 Adrian. We'll see how this one unfolds moving into the second period. Again, Liberty in the navy, Adrian in the white. Puck drop in the second period of Flames Bulldogs is underway. Stretch will shoot in. Judith Schneider to leave it for Shaw. Plays it around for Stitt. This is handled by Carl. Slides over for Stretch, who had the first goal of this hockey game. Now it's Britton Fussy trying a shot from a hard angle. That was sealed off by Schneider. Warner looking to play it back up for Stitt. Trying to clear. Kept in by Britton Fussy. Schroeder lifted the stick of Wiltshire, but eventually the Bulldogs will get it out. Carl trying to play it back in. Instead, it comes back for Schroeder once more. Turns and banks it ahead for Shaw. Allison Shaw, long feed, looking for Stitt, who is heading off for a change. Referee says it was deflected, no icing. Battles, looking to get away from McCarroll. Instead, she turns it over. Sending it to the net front was Peterson. Keith made the save. McCarroll brought down. Pouncing on the loose puck was McNair to keep it in. Now Oakes has it. Plays over for Battles. Below the goal for Glenn. Brielle Fussy. Banks it off the near wall. This one's sliding all the way down ice. Schneider will go out to play it. Leaves it for Miranda. Miranda sends it right up the center. That is turned over, and a shot going over the crossbar from Jedrzejek. Wood battling on the far wall. Along with Polson, puck is pinned there, trying to dig it free. Sent out into the high slotted drive, and that one is wide off the stick of Peebles. Bulldogs clear. Forwards will hustle off to get a change. Around the near boards. This is played ahead. Onwards for Spanier. Pichet nudging it up for Turnbull. Turnbull will play it in down low, contesting with Ziefel for it. Turnbull knocked over Ziefel, and it will be a penalty against Tyler Turnbull, the freshman out of Winnipeg, Manitoba. It'll be tripping. Looks like a good call as she brought down a Liberty Flame. 2 minutes for tripping against Turnbull, and the Flames move to the power play. Bulldog captain Kirsten Horney having a conversation with the ref. Not much to dispute with that one. Looked like a clear-cut tripping call. McDonald will take this draw opposite of Truder. Truder wins it back. Race for it, and good work, good hustle from Tess McCarroll to clear it down, and she'll chase in on Keith. Keith finds it, plays it around the boards. Britton Fussy lost an edge. taken by McDonald. Bulldogs shorthanded right now, but playing with it in the Liberty zone. Schroeder looking to deliver the puck ahead as she goes down. Ademic will drop back for Glover. Glover has it behind the goal. Dodges body contact from Jex. And now some open ice for Yannick Schroeder to skate. Trying to drop it off for Ademic, who couldn't handle it. Went off her skate. Sent all the way down. Stitt racing after it with Glover. And the goaltender Keith will be forced to cover up. Good pressure by Ashlyn Stitt will force another draw in Liberty's own zone, despite the fact that the Flames are currently on the power play. They will stay on the man advantage for the next minute and 15 seconds. Jex wins the faceoff back. Finds Horny, plays it down low. Right back for Gabby Jex. Skipped over her stick. Now taken ahead by Danica Polson. Stretch right back for Polson. Up the far wall. Angled by Jex. Polson knocked over. Sent to the near side for Spanier. Battles. Dumps it in. McNair playing it around the boards. A race to keep it in for Polson. She does, but now it is cleared out. Good play made by Kira Eagleson, the sophomore out of Coburg, Ontario. Power play floundering right now for Liberty. Werner goes back for it. Picks up the puck. Gives it to Shaw, trying to clear it out. Allison Shaw, unable to do so. Staying with the play. She'll lift this one ahead. Kept in well by the equipment of Carly Glover, who goes down, but staying with the play. Good resilience by Glover. Delivers a bit of a check there to Werner. Back up top for Ademic. Back for Glover. Good move. Couldn't keep the handle on it as she goes down. Tangled up with Eagleson. And Adrian clears down the ice. Turnbull out of the box. Bulldogs penalty kill successful. Sent back up for Carl. Bumped into by Werner. Battle along the near boards in the Adrian end. Puck will slide across the ice over to Nellie Wood. Werner pass ahead. That was cut off by Schroeder. Kept in by Oakes. Turning away from pressure is Beauchamp. Stolen away. Bulldogs still cannot get it out. Schroeder feeding Beauchamp. She's leveled by Shaw. Now Adrian gets it outside their own blue line, but really on their heels right now. Liberty with a lot of offensive traction. Picked up down low by Spanier. Looking to send it out front. Cycles it for Beauchamp. Beauchamp out. Puck skitters underneath of a Liberty Flame in front. That was Herbert trying to find it. Already has a goal in this hockey game as they send it across. An opportunity. Shot coming in from Stretch. Schneider made the save. Bulldogs need to clear it. Below the goal, Shaw will get there. Trying to bank it out. Instead, it is kept in by Peyton Carl. Gives it to Beauchamp. Taken by Allison Shaw. Around the boards, it is Turnbull. Looking for Werner. Back for Shaw. Bulldogs have been playing in their own end for quite an extended period now. Gives it out for Battles. Lost an edge. Here's Werner up the near wall, crosses over the red line and plays it in deep. Bulldogs desperately need to get fresh legs on the ice, and they will do so. Carrying ahead here is Aislinn Stretch. McDonald bumped off the puck. Here's Battles. Carries it in the left wing. Has it poked away. Good defensive stick from Horny. Sent up through the middle of the ice. McCarrow playing it in below the goal line. Race for it. Peterson will get there first. Puck will go up in the air. Taken now by McDonald. Turning, shooting. That is sticked aside by Keith, who hasn't had anything to do in a couple of moments. Now Schroeder with some speed. Horny trying to cut her off. And she does so. The captain, McDonald, will feed over, and skating ahead with it is Kenna Goodwin. Shoots it in for Ashlyn Stitt to chase. Tied up with Peebles. Adrian looking to get their cycle and forecheck going as Jex turns it out front. Couldn't tuck it onto goal. Miranda sliding to try and keep it in. Now Liberty will clear as Schroeder feeds over for Glover. McNair speeding over to meet her. Saucers for Jex. Plays it off the boards. Glove down by Liberty. And call is a hand pass, as it is ruled that I believe Peebles knocked it over to Glover. We get a whistle. 12:48 left in the second period. Jex will take this draw against Spanier. Liberty leading 2-1, or excuse me, 2-0. Off of goals from Aislinn Stretch and Isabella Herbert. Schneider will leave it behind the goal with the paddle. Shaw snapping a pass for Stitt. Oaks back down low. Taken here by Stitt. Up the middle of the ice, it is stolen away by Jedrzak. Walking in, Oaks fires a shot. It's loose in front, and they score. Brianna Spanier tapping home the juicy rebound off the equipment of Schneider. Again, Bulldogs just struggling to clear the puck out. It's taken by Jedrzak. Dropped off for Oaks, who walked in, fired, went off the chest, I believe, of Schneider. Couldn't control the rebound. And then Brianna Spanier is there. Taps it in. Makes it 3-0 Liberty. And the Bulldogs head coach Carter Clark will call timeout. They'll take a moment to discuss strategy, and we'll take a moment to go to a commercial break. Back in a moment.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Face-off at center ice after the goal from Spanier. Tapping home a rebound to make it 3-0 Liberty. Bulldogs called timeout to try and settle themselves down. Carl plays it over for Stretch. Liberty has looked really good so far in this game, and on the other side of things, Adrian has had few, if any, grade A scoring chances. Carl snaps a feed for Arfstrom. Long shot that is swallowed up by Schneider. She holds on for the whistle, with 11:56 left in this second period. Flames showing why they're the number one team in the country. Looking to sweep the number 2 ranked Bulldogs this weekend. McDonald will oppose Truder on the faceoff. Truder wins it back. Surging forward to try and clear it are the Bulldogs. Down low with it. Britton Fussy sent that one all the way out of the Liberty zone, trying to find a teammate in the slot. Ziefel plays over for Peebles. Back ahead for Yannick Truder, who's played a lot of ice time at the center role for Liberty tonight. She's been relied upon heavily. Here's McNair back for it. Along the boards, finds McDonald. Erica McDonald. Up ahead for McCarrow. McCarrow gets some help from Peterson. Liberty will skate it out. Here's Carly Glover. Gains center ice and dumps it in. Werner lost an edge. That's sent out in front by Jedrzak. And Schneider will sprawl out to cover up. Shots 13-12 in favor of Liberty. They lead 3-0. Spanier wins the face-off back. Horny steals it away, and we get a whistle. What will come out of this? Roughing penalty going against Gabby Jex. So Liberty back to the power play. Liberty will have an extra skater for the next 2 minutes. Draw is one back for Fussy. Glover plays it rink wide, a chance for Brielle Fussy. and that is saved by Schneider. .47 left in the second period, just 9 seconds into the Liberty power play. Bulldogs clear it down. Alexandra Keith will leave it there for Ademic. Skating back ahead. Feeds it for Britton Fussy. Goodwin around the boards. Glover there to keep it in. Trying to find Ademic. Instead, puck will make its way to Pichet, who plays it the length of the ice. Penalty kill looking good so far for Adrian. As this one directed on goal by Battles, Schneider covers up. Goals coming so far in this game for Liberty from the likes of Aislinn Stretch, Isabella Herbert, and then most recently we saw one from Brianna Spanier, putting home the rebound off the shot from Emerson Oakes. Madison Glenn finds Polson. Polson pressured by Eagleson. Plays it behind the goal. Here's Battles. Back for Glenn. Long shot. Schneider could not hold on. Referee thought they had it, so the whistle went. Schneider gets a fortunate bounce. As she was unable to hold on, but still got the whistle. 50 seconds left on the Liberty power play. Face off, one back again. Here's Ademic. Moving away from pressure. Feeds to Britton Fussy. Down low for Truder. Shot from Glover did not get through. And clearing it out is McCarrow. Zozia Ademic playing over for Britton Fussy again. Knocked away by McCarrow. Now Brielle Fussy will skate it. Shoots it around the board. Schneider couldn't stop it with her stick. Along the near wall. Both teams digging away at it. Shaw comes out with the puck. Finds Goodwin. She's pressured heavily by Spanier, who scored the most recent goal for Liberty in this game. But the Bulldogs successfully kill off the penalty to Gabby Jeck. She heads back out on the ice. Shaw skating it for Jecks. Trying to play it forward. Shaw takes it. Pokes it forward to her own stick, and a good defensive play by Carl, standing up Shaw. Stitt moving through center. Good move. Feeds it to Jecks. Bulldogs manage to stay onside. Wiltshire hasn't knocked away from her. And here is Jedrzak. McNair around the boards looking for Stitt. Plenty of time. Shoots it. That went off the skate of the Liberty player. Now the Bulldogs work it back ahead. Carl circling behind her own net finds Polson. Miranda can't keep it in, and sliding down to the ice was Battles as she tried to find the puck. Now she will. Beauchamp around the boards. Ziefley pinching to keep it in. Now Polson turning forwards, looking to get away from Jacks, but knocked over. Now Miranda skating it forward. Trying to shoot it in, sent it off the backside of the Liberty defenseman. Puck makes its way back for Keith. Liberty out shooting Adrian 16-12 and leading 3-0. Dug free by Pichet. Goodwin winds, fires, left pad save made by Keith. Played forward for Glover, but couldn't quite reach it. Goodwin touches up. It is icing against Liberty University. 7:21 left in the second period. Our crew today, myself, Calvin Keys, with Andrew Black and Forrest Vernier. Andrew's brother Cooper got the start this weekend against Union College. Fell short 4-1, but putting up some good performances so far early on in his freshman year at Dartmouth College. Shaw controls it in the neutral zone, plays it back in. Delayed offsides against Adrian as they head off for a change. Delivered in by Glover. Schneider with plenty of time to leave it there for Allison Shaw. Chips this one up high in the air. Went through the skates of Carl. She goes back for it. Maxon in on the forecheck. Eagleson takes it away. Pinned to the siding by Carl. Knocked over. Both teams battling for it. Referee is caught in the crossfire down low. Finally escapes. Here's Eagleson. Shaw. A long shot that was well wide. And Keith will pounce on it for the whistle with 6:17 left in this second period. Liberty leading 3-0 over Adrian. The number 1 team in the country in ACHA Women's Division I has the lead against the number 2 team in the nation, Adrian College. Liberty wins the draw back. Fuchuk trying to find it. Instead, skating ahead is Peebles. She is falling to the ice. Taken by Fuchuk. Behind the Liberty goal. Flames doing a good job of protecting the house, not allowing many grade A chances. Keeping everything to the outside right now. Ziefel. Lead pass for Polson to chase. Good defensive play by McNair, who's hooked. Now McNair will clear it out. Peebles back in. Miranda, long feed that was over Maxon, and it will be icing. 5:34 left in the second period here on Adrian College Television. 2 goals in the first period for Liberty, 1 here in the second. Makes it a 3-0 difference. One back by Truder. Stretch up the near boards. Shoots it in. Truder will get there first. Knocked over by Goodwin. McDonald up the near wall. Sent across. Carl racing after it. Knocked back onwards. Horny collided with Truder. Liberty winning a lot of the 50-50 puck battles right now. Peterson uses the window as she plays it ahead. Stretch is pressured from behind. Reverses for Carl, who has a lot more time and space. Being collapsed upon by Jax. Werner tried to keep it in, but she couldn't. Maybe a break here. Britton Fussy. Up the left wing, centers in front. Falling down there was Glover. Oakes surging forward to try and keep it in, and Liberty is able to. 4:30 left in the period. Here on Adrian College TV, Calvin Key is narrating the action for you. Madison Glynn is back for it. That is intercepted by Wiltshire, looking to play it out front. Now Gabby Jex. Point for Werner. A long shot, bumped over was Stitt as that shot came in. Battle for it. Ashlyn Stitt knocked off the puck by Ademic. It's pinned to the far boards. Sent free by Wiltshire. That ramped off the stick of Beauchamp, and Werner unable to keep it in. Or rather, that is Battles playing with the puck right now. Puck will come outside the Adrian blue line and past the Liberty blue line. Ziefel pass up for Battles, directs on for Beauchamp to chase. Jex. Elevates forwards. Ziefel. Intercepted by Jax. Played back in by the Flames. Shaw after this one. Around the dasher. Picked up and a quick shot fired there by Peebles. Blocker save made by Schneider. Adrian still having some woes on the breakout. Just outside their own blue line. Beauchamp looks to fire back in. but it's taken away by Turnbull, who skates it in. 1v3, fires one deflected. Rebound chance for Turnbull. That ramped off the stick of Peebles and wide. Good defense from Peebles, the sophomore out of Langley, British Columbia. Miranda plays it forward. Maxon racing after it, and that is covered again by Alex Keith. He gets the whistle with 2:43 left in the second period. Ozone draw for Adrian. Pichet will take it against Spanier. One back for Carl. Macy Pichet behind the Liberty goal. Pinned to the end wall by Spanier. Trying to find it. Penalty upcoming against Liberty, I do believe. Or perhaps Adrian. High stick was the signal. It looks as if it's Kira Eagleson going to the box. Eagleson goes to the penalty box, as we said. 2 minutes for high sticking. And Liberty will pretty much close out this second period on the power play with 2:28 left in the second frame. McDonald tied up the face-off. McCarrow desperately trying to clear. Puck is down in the equipment of Glover, sliding around on the ice. Slid over by Ademic. Britton Fussy around the kick plate. Kenna Goodwin finds it. Looking to play it around the boards, but Ademic keeps it in. Here's Glover again, knocked over by McDonald. They both go down. Bulldogs clear it down ice. McCarroll's going to get there first. Keith didn't realize till the last moment, still able to get it to Ademic. Ademic trying to find it. Taken by Jex. Pinned to the boards by Glenn. Jex trying to find it. Truder has it now. Back to the point for Shaw. Slap shot. Oh, that had some speed behind it, but couldn't hit the target. Jex. Point for Shaw. Long shot is handled easily by Ademic. She'll skate slowly forward and play it down low. Here is Shaw. Fires one all the way down. Looked like it came off the stick of Polson. Referee says no dice, or rather the icing is going to be waved off, so no ice. Spanier along the far boards in the corner, now behind the goal for Glover. Skates it ahead, able to get by Peterson. Glover turns on the brakes. 40 seconds left in the second period. Liberty with a commanding 3-0 lead right now. Aislinn stretch. Finds Polson. Nice move by Polson. Walking in on the doorstep. Can Liberty tuck it home? Doesn't look like they can as Schneider makes the save. One of the best chances of this second period so far with 31 seconds left. Really funny how both in the first and second period the intensity is ramped up in the late stages right before the intermission. Props to Judith Schneider who made the save with plenty of Liberty players hammering away at the puck at the doorstep. Played forward by Ademic. Back around down low, McNair pinning Ademic to the end boards. Miranda takes it high in the air into the skates of McCarrow, who shoots it forward. Carl has it again. Taken by McCarrow once more, finds Pichet, 10 seconds left. Macy Pichet, a low shot, sticked aside by Keith. McDonald slides it to the high slot for McCarrow. Her shot is blocked by Britton Fussy, and off to the races. Here's Britton Fussy skating in. Beats Schneider, will the goal count? Referee says the clock expired before the shot from Britton Fussy went into the goal. She went over the glove hand of Schneider, who catches a break. Wow. Score will stay at 3-0. Take another look at a replay here. Crazy end of the period as the shot was blocked. Britton Fussy was in on goal. You immediately see the signal from the referee waving it off, saying that the buzzer had already gone. And it looks like the score will stay at 3-0 going into the second intermission. Could very well be a 4-goal lead, but it looks like the goal is waved off. I think that's the right call. It looked like the buzzer had gone right before the puck went into the goal for Britton Fussy. Unfortunate, because it was a really, really nice shot by the Liberty forward. Well, as things stand, it is 3-0, as we said, going into the second intermission. We'll be back with the third period and the conclusion of this game in about 15 minutes' time. Please stay with us here on Adrian College TV as our coverage continues.
As you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define your college years, you stand today, students, on the threshold of one of the most magical times in your life.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August, I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause. For those of us on this stage, today is one of the most exciting days of the year. We love to see the wonder and anticipation in the eyes of our new students, as all of you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define the years ahead.
Welcome back to Arrington Ice Arena as we get prepared for the third period to commence. Bulldogs are down 3-0, but they very well could be down 4-0. They catch a break in the late stages of the second period. I believe it was Britton Fussy who was in on the breakaway, scored on Schneider, but the buzzer signaling the end of the second period came right before the puck went in the net, so no goal was the call. So the only second period goal came at the 7:36 mark for Liberty from Rihanna Spanier, assisted by Danica Polson and Emerson Oakes. In the first period, Aislinn Stretch scored unassisted for Liberty, and then followed up by Isabella Herbert, assisted by Brooklyn Beauchamp. As we look at our stats after 2 periods, obviously Liberty leading 3-0. Outshooting Adrian 19-15. Bulldogs have had their chances but haven't been able to capitalize. Lost of power play chances for both sides that neither have been able to score on. Lots of penalties against Adrian, which has been a theme for them all year, just struggling with discipline. Lots of saves for both goaltenders. As of right now, Keith has held Adrian scoreless. Alexandra Keith playing very, very well. Looking forward to the third period of this one and the conclusion of this game. See if Adrian can provide some pushback, or will Liberty continue to cruise on their way towards what likely looks like a victory. Up 3 goals. Still plenty of work to do for the Flames, however. Be interested to see what kind of energy Adrian comes out with to start this third period as we get things going. Played up for Britton Fussy, who, as we mentioned, had a breakaway in the late stages as the clock was about to expire. This is saucered across for Schroeder. What a move. What a save by Schneider. How did she stop that one? Without her stick right now. Werner hands off her stick to Judith Schneider in the meantime. Shaw trying to play her goaltender Schneider's stick back to her, and Schroeder was caught in the way. Stick will go back to the Adrian bench, so Schneider's still using a player's stick back in the Adrian goal. Interesting turn of events. Wiltshire battling for it down low. Back out, Schroeder couldn't find it in her skates. Gabby Jex plays it for Wiltshire. Schroeder trying to clear but can't. Knocked down by Horney. Great defensive play to keep the puck inside the blue line. Now McCarroll walking in. No rebound. Keith makes the save. And Jex knocks over Alexandra Keith after the whistle. Thought Adrian may be heading to shorthanded play yet again after Jex knocked over the goaltender after the whistle had gone, but no penalty on the play. Judith Schneider back with the proper stick. And Liberty wins this draw back for Glenn. Around the boards, battles trying to clear. McCarroll keeps it in. McDonald spinning it into center ice. Flames looking to play it out of their own zone. Battle is able to do so in a 2-on-1. Brielle Fussy has a Demick with her. Fussy puts on the brakes, and Judith Schneider stays calm and composed. Brielle Fussy got knocked over in the aftermath in some discomfort as Judith Schneider made the save and held on. Pichet opposes Spanier in the face-off dot. Falls on top of the puck. Finds its way to Polson, back to the point, D-to-D. Feebles, long shot, that's tipped in front. Jedrzejczyk having an extra whack at Schneider after the whistle had gone. Good point attempt there from Sammy Peebles. That was redirected well by Jedrzejczyk. Another face-off in the Adrian zone upcoming. Bulldogs win it back for Werner. Shaw trying to poke it back forwards. Kept in, long shot coming in from Ziefel. And Schneider stooping down low to pick it up with the glove. 18:15 left in the third period. Liberty out shooting Adrian 23-16, crashing through the dot and knocking it forward is Wiltshire. Carl will bank it right back off the boards, back for Goodwin. Horney plays it along the dasher. Kirsten Horney will feed it forwards again for Wiltshire. This one played back up through center, taken by Kenna Goodwin. Banked back along. Carl looking to move forward with it, meets a roadblock in Ashlyn Stitt. Aislinn Stretch, who has a goal so far this morning, which has turned into afternoon. Plays it back along. Polson now up the near boards. Regan has it behind the net, trying to rim it around. That is cut off by Jedrzak. Lays a shoulder onto McNair. Battled for along the end wall. Jex around the boards. Unable to clear it out. So that puck stopped up behind the net of Schneider. Jex banks it, follows it up, knocks into Glynn. Both of them fall down. Schroeder will play it back ahead. Spinning away from pressure is Glover. Plays it down low for Schroeder to chase after. Spins it in front. Good idea. Trying to find Carly Glover there was Yannick Schroeder. Liberty has the puck on a string right now, seemingly. Flames looking to clear it out. Bulldogs looking to clear it out. McCarroll, good speed to get there. A couple of players tangled up behind the play. Sent to the far wall by Liberty. Shaw wasn't able to keep it in. Adrian will have to tag up here. Skated forward by Oakes. Right up the gut. Now driving wide to the far side. Fires a shot that wasn't anywhere near Judith Schneider. Here's Battles. Looking to turn forwards. Bounces it off the half wall. Taken the other way by Adrian Pichet. Deflecting onward for Wood. Wood gives a bit of a shove there to Peebles. Keeping it in at the point is Werner. Finds Shaw. The one-time drive is miles over the net. Werner again. Shot deflects low and well wide. Pichet will get there. On the cycle, she's looking for Turnbull. Ademic takes it away. And a penalty coming here. We'll see what the decision is. Interference. And it looks like it'll be against Priscilla Ziefel, So Ziefel goes to the box. Bulldogs go to the power play, down 3 goals. 15:41 left in the third. For them to try and put together some sort of a comeback. Wiltshire across for it. Shaw had her shot blocked by Carl. Allison Shaw spinning forward. Jex picks it up. A shot, left pad save made by Keith. It'll make its way to Glover. She's got some room, speeding up the far wing. Still it's Glover, carrying in, looking for a teammate on the back door, trying to find Stretch. Pass was broken up. Good opportunity for Liberty. Had an odd man rush, shorthanded there. Bulldogs trying to lift it out. Jack sliding over for McDonald, who was trying to go off for a change. She'll center it for Gabby Jex. Jex walking in, fires off the shoulder of Keith. Good opportunity for the Bulldog forward. Horney fell down. Tried to give a whack to Spanier as she flew by. Pichet trying to play it out. Instead, it's to Polson. Drops off for Spanier, trying to move to the backhand. Went off the skate of a Bulldog defenseman. Back up. Long shot from Peebles. That was redirected in front by Spanier. Showing off the eye-hand coordination, but it went just wide of the goal. Had Schneider on the ropes. Stitt spins to the middle here for Horney. Horney will skate ahead. Feeds it up for Rhea Peterson. Lost it. Schroeder plays it down. 36 seconds left in the penalty to Priscilla Ziefel. Here's Stitt. Pressured by Schroeder. Found here by Turnbull, an opportunity in front. Save made. Turned aside by Keith. Puck will skitter out back to neutral ice. Eagleson regrouping. Gives it to McNair. Now she'll get it back. Eagleson is met by Carl. Kira Eagleson reverses around for Maxon. Maxon tripped up. Liberty was able to successfully kill off that penalty to Ziefel as it's sent in front by Wood, and that'll be covered up by Alexandra Keith. We get another whistle with 13:30 left in the third period. Thanks for joining us for ACHA Women's Division I Ice Hockey. Number 1 Liberty currently leading over number 2 Adrian on the road, 3-0. Calvin Keys narrating the action, accompanied by our director Andrew Black and our cameraman Forrest Vernier. Stick around after this one's over. We've got NCAA men's hockey at 4 and then NCAA women's hockey at 7 here on Adrian College TV as both of those clubs take on Marion. We get a stoppage in play. Looked like it was offsides against Liberty. Face off in neutral ice. McDonald will oppose Spanier, who wins it back for Carl. Peyton Carl trying to shoot it in. Taken by Goodwin. Up for McCarrow. Plays it below the goal line. Glenn back for it. Feeds ahead. This is lofted out by Paulson. Coming across this time is Gregan to cut it off. Feed looking for Spanier, went through her skates. Now taken by Kenna Goodwin. Around the boards. Carl. Knocked over that time by Wiltshire. Liberty chips it out. Werner trying to play it. Pressured by Britton Fussy. Played backwards by Jex. Losing it in his skates was Allison Shaw as that's sent across by Truder. Looking for Carly Glover. Swing and a miss. Shot block made by Stitt, but didn't know that she got in the way, trying to find where the puck was. Wiltshire snaps a pass that's takes a slight deflection off the stick of Jex as she is taken down by Jedrzak, or rather Peebles. Flames looking back ahead. Trying to hold the blue line is Miranda. Pinned to the boards by Glover. We get a whistle. It's offsides against Adrian. 11:50 left in the third. Liberty's 3 goals from Stretch, Herbert, and Spanier are the difference. Nearly had a fourth from Britton Fussy in the late stages of the second period. Scored on the breakaway right after time had expired in the second period. Ademic back for it. Pressured by Pichet. She'll play it onwards for Battles. Brielle Fussy driving wide around Miranda. Still Fussy sends it across. Good opportunity. Battles couldn't find it. Turnbull dodges a check. Eagleson through the middle. Taken away by Battles. Here's Carl. Backhanded over for Stretch. Hazelin Stretch will shoot it around the boards. Skipped over the stick of Schneider. Played back on ahead. Eagleson couldn't find it. Instead, it's Madison Glynn for the Flames. Here's Beauchamp. Lead feed for Eagleson. Cut off. Miranda will whack it back onwards. Taken by Arfstrom. Into the far corner of the Adrian zone. Beauchamp met by Horney. Bulldogs trying to clear it out, but I think Wiltshire hit the referee. Miranda nearly hit the helmet of the referee, had to duck quickly. Dangerous profession being an official. Peebles turning forward. Finds Arfstrom. Shaw takes it away. Back for Werner. Feeds again for Allison Shaw. Back for Werner. Intercepted by Jedrzak. Bodies flying. Jedrzak just leveled. I think that was Werner on the far side of the rink. And I think Adrian also went offsides yet again. Almost halfway through this third period. No goals to speak of in the third frame so far. Liberty able to maintain their 3-goal advantage to this point in the contest. Happy you've joined us again on Adrian College TV, Women's ACHA Division I Ice Hockey. This will be skated forward by Shaw. Lobs it in. Really no offensive momentum has been generated by Adrian. It's been a stingy game for both teams. Good defense, not allowing many chances, but Liberty has made the most of their opportunities. Shots are 25-19 in favor of the visitors. Shaw's shot did not get through cleanly. Now maybe a chance for Stitt, backhands it in. As we get a whistle and a penalty again going against Gabby Jacks, this time for interference. The senior out of Chatsworth, Ontario, goes to the box for the second time tonight. And Liberty will go back to the power play. Still no power play goals, despite numerous attempts for both teams. I believe there's been 6 power play, well, 7. This is the 7th power play of the night for Liberty, and Adrian's had 3 chances on the skater advantage. Now it's pinned to the near boards, deep in the Bulldogs zone, in the corner. Dug free by Brielle Fussy. Circles in the zone, back for Glover. Had to play it with her skate, but does it well. Now Britton Fussy for Brielle. Elevated for Glover, a long shot with a player down in front. It's still loose. Ademic trying to find it, and Judith Schneider made the save, so we'll get another face-off in the Bulldog end. 9:01 left in this third period. First game of a triple header. ACHA women's hockey followed by NCAA men's hockey, and then the nightcap at 7 is NCAA women's hockey. Full day of stick and puck at the Arrington as the shot from Polson deflected to the near wall. Dug free here. Played out front stretch trying to find it. It was knocked away. Glynn for Spanier. Now Madison Glynn, a low shot that Shaw got in the way of. Looking for battles, but Adrian will clear halfway through their penalty kill. Penalty kill will change for the Dogs. McDonald down low on the forecheck, pestering Glynn. Eagleson trying to take it away. Reversed again for Glynn. Brielle Fussy. Truder. Rink wide feed. Racing after it. Ademic moves in. Sent one into the chest of Schneider, who holds on for the whistle. 20 seconds left in the Liberty power play. The NCAA football team here at Adrian College getting set to kick off their final game of the season against Olivet at 1 p.m. Feel free to tune into that one if you're interested, as Britton Fussy will walk in, fire a shot over the crossbar. That game, again, starting at 1 p.m. right here, again on Adrian College TV on our YouTube channel. Britton Fussy can't keep it in. Glover will go back for it. Turned over. Trying to center was Wiltshire. Had her stick lifted by Britton Fussy as the Bulldogs return to full strength. Fussy took the worst of a collision with Werner. Both players going down heavily. Stitt knocked over Jedrzejek, and it looks like there's going to be a penalty against Ashlyn Stitt. Stitt goes to the box, and it looks as if Allison Shaw will join her. Is Shaw's game going to be over? This all transpiring right in front of us as it looks like Allison Shaw will be ushered to the dressing room. May have had some words for the official. We'll see what happens. I guess she'll hit the showers early. Wow, must have said something to the referee. Face-off will come back in the Adrian zone. I believe the initial call against Ashlyn Stitt was for tripping. Allison Shaw had some complaints about it, and I think she's been ejected from the game now with 7:18 left in the third. Frustration mounting for Adrian. Liberty has played a really good defensive game. Bulldogs have played well on D as well, but Liberty just has made the most of the opportunities they've been able to generate, really. Two really good teams playing. It was a close game yesterday. The margin in this one has been a bit wider as Brielle Fussy sends one on goal. May have been redirected by Truder. Ademic is pinned to the end boards by McNair. Puck still just being held there. Down low. Neither team can get it free. Jex is knocked down. Wiltshire comes away with it. She'll skate ahead. One-on-one here with Glover. Wiltshire to the backhand. Moving in. Onto the forehand. Tried a shot. She was hooked, and that should be a penalty upcoming against Liberty. Hooking call against Carly Glover, who will go to the box. Good move by Wiltshire. Sashayed around Glover. Couldn't get a clean shot off because she was hooked by the Liberty defenseman. Junior out of Kodiak, Alaska. Wiltshire draws the penalty. So we go to 4-on-4 for the next minute, 19 seconds. McDonald takes the draw against Spanier. Spanier wins it back. Ice opening up for 4-on-4 plays. It's stolen by McCarrow. Out front, a chance for McNair. Don't know if that shot got through, but Keith keeps it out by all indications. Battles, cuts back, works in, fires, scores. Haley Battles makes it 4-0 Liberty. Started in their own end. It was skated forward, lots of time and space for Peyton Carl. Gave a good pass to Haley Battles, who cut in, beat Horney, and then beat Schneider on the glove hand and pumped up after that goal. Sends it top shelf. Makes it 4-0 Flames. Oakes walks in. Dropped off for Polson. Behind the goal. Circling. Liberty feeling confident right now, but they cough it up. Kyla Turnbull has it. Trying to move by Oakes. Turnbull moving in. And covering it up is Alexandra Keith yet again. 21st save she's made this afternoon. We continue 4-on-4 for the next 38 seconds with just under 6 minutes to play in the hockey game. Werner moves forward to pick up the puck. Sends it to the near boards. Jex will hold it there. Comes away with it. Looking to get by Ademic. She seems to have been brought down. I think a penalty upcoming here against Liberty. Delayed call against the Flames. Ademic touches up. And we should see a 2-minute minor here going against Zoe Ademic. Holding is the call against the sophomore center from Victoria, British Columbia. Jex draws the penalty. So we will see a rare scenario, 4-on-3 power play for Adrian for 13 seconds. And then they will move to the 5-on-3 for about 40 seconds. It's a good chance to try and get on the board and break the ice. Haven't been able to beat Alexandra Keith so far tonight. McNair heading off to the bench. 4-on-3. Big face-off here. Tied up. Knocked backwards, but taken by Britton Fussy. One-on-one with Erica McDonald, the Bulldog captain. Britton Fussy carries in, fires one off the side of the goal. Gabby Jex takes it. Ashlyn Stitt out of the penalty box. Can they get it to her? They will. 2-on-1 for Adrian. Stitt slides across, and a great stick play made by Aislinn Stretch. Stretched out the stick to knock it away. Break up the 2-on-1. Now McNair walking in, firing. That was elevated high over the goal. Race back for it. Wiltshire will get there. Feeds over for Stitt in front. And Keith will not concede any sort of rebound. 4:52 left in the third period. Bulldogs trailing 4-0. They're going to be on the 5-on-3 for the next 16 seconds. And then still about another minute of power play time after that. Good opportunity developed once Stitt got out of the box and they moved to a 5-on-3, but broken up by a really good defensive play by Aislinn Stretch. McNair across for Stitt, couldn't handle it. Played backward for Katie McNair. Another shot through traffic, right pad save made there by Keith again. McDonald couldn't keep it in. Glover is out of the box. It is now a 5-on-4 power play, opposed to the 5-on-3 we saw earlier. Net is empty for the Bulldogs. Didn't even realize that. And Liberty has it in the O-zone. Finds Glover. Just sent it off the side of the goal. Bulldogs need to clear. It is out here for Peebles, a long shot that is blocked by the defenseman McNair, having to play goaltender. So with over 4 minutes left, the net is empty for Adrian. Pichet carries forward, a shot. Rebound chance on the side of the goal. Finding it, Turnbull out front. Eagleson can't get it through. Pile up in the slot. Another chance for Kira Eagleson is wide. 25 seconds left on the power play, which is 6-on-4. Adrian has their net empty right now. Extra skater on the ice. Sent on goal. Goes through the 5-hole. And the goal is waved off. Thought it went in. Puck went underneath Keith. Bulldog players up in arms. Wasn't able to tell. Let's have another look as we get this sorted out. Puck was battled for down low. Sent on goal. Poked underneath the 5-hole of Keith. Bulldogs thought it went in. From what I can see on the video, it didn't look like the puck crossed the goal line. And referees will go over to the Adrian bench. Not sure, tough to tell from the angle we had. From what we could see on camera, when the puck was visible, it did not cross the goal line. No goal is the call, so it stays 4-0. And Alexandra Keith still able to keep Adrian scoreless. Under 4 minutes to go. Net is still empty, 6-on-4. Liberty player about to return back onto the ice in about 3 seconds. Eagleson has it down low. Lost it. Ademic is back on the ice. Now it is 6-on-5. Pichet winds up, shoots one. Behind the goal, rebound chance on the other side by Turnbull. That chance thwarted by Glenn, who's played really good on the back end for Liberty tonight. Britton Fussy up to Brielle. Cut off by Horney, a race after it. Ademic looks like she'll get there. Net is wide open. Trying to cut it off here is Horney. Pinning Ademic to the boards. Taken by Eagleson, turned it over to Glover out front. Flames not quite able to get a clean shooting opportunity. Pichet shoots it ahead. Deflected by Jex, who will chase in below the goal line. Trying to send it out for McCarrow. She's angled to the half wall. Truder lifted it out. McNair will go back for it. 2:42 left in the game. Net empty again for Adrian. 6 skaters on the ice for the team in white. And arm up in the air, and it looks like we'll have another penalty. What is the decision here? Looks like Tess McCarrow is going to the box, and it is boarding. So Judith Schneider will have to return to the ice as Liberty goes on the power play yet again. Adrian had their goalie pulled, trying to get as many pucks on net as possible, down by 4. Now they're shorthanded again. Penalty against McCarrow. McNair sends it down. Glenn goes back to get it. Centered onward, deflected down by Battles. Cleared back out by Stitt. Glenn in the neutral zone, spins it back forward. She's rubbed out by Jex. Gabby Jex has it now. skating forward, trying to play it down past the Liberty player. Back out front for Jax. Swooping in for it is Brielle Fussy, engaged in a physical battle with Kenna Goodwin. Adrian has to tag up. Pichet on the forecheck, pressuring Stretch. Aislinn Stretch finds Brielle Fussy. To her sister Britton. Carries it forward, knocked away by McDonald. Goodwin trying to play it out. That one ramped into the bench off the stick of Truder. 58 seconds left on the Liberty power play. A minute and 33 seconds left in the hockey game. Dominating performance so far for Liberty. McDonald taking the draw against Spanier. It's one back, but play whistle dead. Puck dropped again. Pichet will come in to get it. Goodwin banks forward for McDonald, maybe a one-on-one chance. The captain will backhand it down low. Clock winding down in this third period. Here is Spanier skating ahead. Crosses over center, over the Adrian blue line. Brianna Spanier looking for her teammate Peyton Carl out front. Still Spanier, reversed it. McNair found it, trying to slap it out. That was sealed to the boards by Glenn 2 times in a row. Good defensive plays by the Flame. Long stretch pass, and Turnbull could be in here. Tyler Turnbull, the shot off the blocker. Alexandra Keith being tested perhaps for one final time here with 45 seconds left in the game. Brielle Fussy for Britton. Pass was behind her stick. Taken by Wiltshire. Macaro speeding out of the box with her. Wiltshire carries in. Great move by Haley Wiltshire. Tried to beat Keith in front. I think it's going to be too many men on the ice against Liberty. Perhaps a sloppy change, so with 27 seconds left, we get another whistle, and they'll have to pick someone to serve the penalty. Bench minor against the Flames, and Priscilla Ziefley will go to serve it. Face off in the Liberty zone, as I believe Adrian now on the power play for the final 27 seconds, and their net is empty. Liberty wins it back. Puck finds its way back for McDonald. Left pad save made by Keith. Pichet. Stitt out front, deflected by Jex, but just away from the goal mouth. McDonald keeps it in. Wiltshire dropped off for Pichet. Deals it down for Stitt. Stitt trying to center. That feed was cut off, and that will just about do it. Alexandra Keith, the shutout for the Liberty Flames, as the #1 team in the nation takes down the #2 team in the country, gets the weekend sweep. They win 4-0. Yesterday's game was a close affair, 6-5. Today, Liberty dominated 4-0. And that is how things stand here. The final score from Arrington Ice Arena. And with that, we say thank you for tuning in. On behalf of our entire crew, I'm Calvin Keys. Have a great Saturday afternoon.
On Tuesday, April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause. For those of us on this stage, today is one of the most exciting days of the year. We love to see the wonder and anticipation in the eyes of our new students as all of you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define the years ahead.